Hi, it's Amy Robinson, Leadership Coach, and welcome to week 2 of the Women at Work series, How to Gain More Success in Your Career. Now, this week's lesson has to do with identifying your career goal, and I want to give you a coaching tip right up front. The key is to write your goal so that it can't fail. That may seem obvious, but many of us have never been introduced to the process of how to write successful goals. This is where coaching comes in. So I'm going to show you right now an easy, quick 4-step process that practically writes itself. You ready? Okay, good. First step, I want you to start out with these 4 words and in this order. My goal is to. It's imperative that you write down those 4 words and in that order. My goal is to. When you don't write a goal down, when you leave it unwritten, it only has 3 to 5% chance of survival. So write them down. Okay, step 2. I want you now to choose an action verb that has to do with your goal, and you'll insert it immediately after the word to in step 1. So for example, my goal is to ask my boss for a 10% raise. Easy, right? Okay, good. Here we go. Step 3. I want you to use the SMART acronym to get specific with your goal, to take it from the 30,000 aerial view to the ground level. It's a way to drill it down and chisel it. The SMART acronym goes like this. S stands for specific, M measurable, A attainable, R realistic, T timely. So your goal must fit all 5 of those. Now in step 4, the last and final step, I want you to assign a by when date in the month, day, and year format. You see, our minds work best when we give them a deadline or a time frame to complete a task or a goal. Do you remember when we were in college and had an exam the next morning, we'd spend all night cramming and still ace the test? It's because the mind works best, again, when it knows what it's aiming for. It has a target date in mind. Okay, let's recap the 4 steps. Here we go. I'm going to give you an example of a goal written properly. My goal is to ask my boss for a 10% raise based on my performance with the Smith account over the last 12 months at our next review meeting, January 28th, 2011. That's it. Easy, simple. Now it's your turn. Go ahead, write your goal. And stay tuned, please, for our next lesson, week 3. It will be overcoming your objectives. Until then, visit my website, amylrobinson.com, and have a great week. I'll talk with you soon. To your continual success.